Welcome to another show in the blink of an eye with yours truly, Benjamin Valdez, a Capitan from Pueblo Tires and Service, your family car care center. Now in business for a little over 49 years. Thank God and we thank you. We're going to be reaching a milestone of 50-year anniversary at the end of this year. So we're very thankful. And today I'm here with Alex Almanza, represents Game Changers. And Alex Almanza, good to be here with you again. We've done this before, and you got some news to share with us about this time of year. There's some an event that you all put together on behalf of Game Changers. And tell us where we're at, Alex.
Ben, first of all, thank you for having us.
You got it.
I know you guys, we can always count on you guys for support. Just like this place where we're at here, this lovely place. We're on Green Berets at 2316 North 10th Street, McAllen. They have opened up their entire store. They have allowed us to come in here and shoot this recording for all of your viewers out there.
Exactly.
The reason why we're here is because, as you may see here, once again, Ben, we are in full swing with Operation RGV Care. This happens to be our 6th annual, so that means this is our 6th year in a row.
Okay.
Yes, sir. In the past, Ben, you might have remembered that we used to send care packages.
I remember that.
But unfortunately, because of COVID and things like that, we have had to scale it down. However, we're not slowing down. Not even COVID can slow us down. As you can tell, we have decided to continue the mission of supporting our troops worldwide, whether in combat or not. And we are now collecting greeting cards.
Okay.
Thanksgiving and Christmas cards.
Christmas.
Yes, sir.
How about
for
New
our troops? New Year's, not yet. Maybe next year. But right now, just Thanksgiving and Christmas alone are keeping us busy, Ben.
Well, as you heard a little bit from Alex, we're going to talk more about this event. And we just want to thank you on behalf of Pueblo Tires and Service. Alex, it's our privilege. We want folks to know that we're more than just a tire company. We've been doing this show. This is our 3rd year. And what we do is that we reach out to the community. And like you mentioned, this pandemic put a little, a wrench in, a monkey wrench in the process. But we at Pueblo, we've been open since the pandemic hit. We're blessed and privileged to stay open as an essential business and help folks like you and with your cars, because our cars is probably, other than our houses, is the most expensive investment we'll ever have. And we know how important our cars are to our families. And again, like you said, Alex, this is our 3rd time we've talked.
Yes, about 3 times.
I remember those care packages, but like you mentioned, now you can't do that because of the pandemic, but It hasn't slowed you down.
Not at all.
And, Alex mentioned we're here at the Green Beret. I've been here a couple of times, not here, but when they had that other location. It's a really cool place, man, and we're going to meet the owners in a little bit. We're going to talk to them and discuss a little bit with them. But again, on behalf of Pueblo Tires, we just want to remind you that we also have financing options up to 24 months to pay and no credit needed. We're trying to help you as much as we can to keep your car on the road. We've got trained technicians. We've got 13 locations to serve you. We're open from Monday through Saturday from 7 to 6 p.m. Look us up on shampoozy.com. All kinds of tires, all kinds of wheels, all kinds of service. So we're thankful and blessed to serve you through your cars and keeping you on the road safe. And if you have plans to travel, make sure you come by so we can check out your car, give it a 7-point inspection. But I'm here with Alex Almanza. Alex, before we continue with this informative, about this event, or what you guys do once a year, and you said this is your 6th year.
Yes.
I want to congratulate you because tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you yourself, you served in the armed forces a little bit. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Ben. I served 27 years in the Army. I retired in 2013, and I retired as a staff sergeant.
27 years?
27 years, yes, sir.
I was telling you before we went on air that my grandson just joined the Army.
Congratulations.
He's 20.
Veterans Day coming up, all these holidays.
He made it. It was his decision. He started going to college in Kingsville, and we have a store in Kingsville. So when I went up there, I would visit him. We went out to have lunch a couple of times. He said, Dad, he would tell me, Grandpa, I like college. Don't get me wrong. long. My parents told me to, but I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah.
And I said, well, mijo, pray about it. And next thing I know, he told his parents, he said, I want to join the Army.
Yeah.
I said, well, okay. I mean, this and his parents were kind of like,
yes,
they were a little bit upset, sort of. And I said, hey, you were young once, and you did your thing. He's young. Let him do what he wants. I mean, it's just, just pray for him. And he joined the Army. He went through boot camp in the state of Georgia.
Wow.
And he graduated about 2 weeks ago, and now he's stationed in Colorado Springs.
Wow.
And he's very happy. And he says he's very happy. He's learning a lot. I'm not exactly sure what he's. You asked me earlier what MOS.
MOS. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's got something to do with computers or something like that. But he's very happy. I showed you a picture of him, so now we have somebody in our family that's in the Army. And you were there 27 years, man.
27 years.
Wow.
So kudos to your grandson. I guess you got bit by the patriotic bug, and it's people like your grandson that we will be supporting this year, and it's the people out there, your viewers that make these things happen. We can get all the sponsors, we can get all the promotions, and we could do all the speeches, but without your viewers, without the community, Ben, we can't do anything.
Right, and that's why we need your help. And we're going to talk about these drop boxes. It says there 6th annual Operation RGB Cares, and it's got some dates on there: August 30th through December the 3rd. Thanksgiving cards as well.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to talk about that and much more, but we're going to take a little break, Alex.
All right.
We'll be back in the blink of an eye.
This Preventative Maintenance Minute is supported by Pueblo Tires and Service. Are you making a summer getaway plan? Good for you. On any given day, there's over 125 million cars in the road in the U.S., meaning your car is literally 1 in 100 million. Having your vehicle properly serviced before a trip can go a long way in keeping your family safe on the road. That's right. Here are a couple of the many services we offer at Pueblo Tires and Service to help you get the most out of your summer getaway. Oil change. Oil lowers friction to help keep your engine cool. It also keeps the intricate engine parts moving smoothly. When oil is old or dirty, it's more sticky, scratchy, which makes your engine run hotter and wear out parts faster. Regular oil changes are so important. Protect your investment. And at Pueblo Tires, we offer financing options up to 24 months to pay and no credit needed. That's right. Look us up on shampoozy.com. Dance!
Welcome back to In the Blink of an Eye with Benjamin Valdez, El Capitan. I'm here with Alex Almanza from Game Changers. Alex, well, we started our discussion about this event and about you being in the Army and so much more. But Alex, this 6th annual event or 6th annual
Operation RGB Cares.
I'm sure you guys have plans to keep it going as much as you can.
Yes, sir, Ben. We again, like we said in the beginning, we had to modify it a little bit, but we do intend to go back to care packages. We do intend on sending both Thanksgiving and Christmas care packages as soon as the pandemic allows us to do that. But for now, instead of just stopping and seizing this great mission, this great event, we decided to actually, before we were not sending Thanksgiving cards. This was something that we started last year.
Last year.
Yes, because of the pandemic.
Right.
So there something good did come out of the pandemic, and so now we provide the troops with support on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Amen.
The greeting cards, we will be sending out the Thanksgiving greeting cards on the 1st of November. And the Christmas greeting cards, we will be sending them out on December the 6th. So each event has its deadline, Ben, as you can tell.
So you're collecting greeting cards and
sir.
monetary donations as well.
Yes, sir. The monetary donations are to, we have a goal, Ben. We have a goal, and our goal is 1,000 greeting cards for both events, for both Thanksgiving and for Christmas.
1,000, okay.
1,000 each. So that's 2,000 greeting cards,
there you
okay?
go.
So we need our viewers, Ben. We need everybody who's watching this to support us by donating greeting cards or what we would prefer, Ben, is for them not to donate blank greeting cards, but to donate greeting cards that have already been filled out.
Okay, by the person.
By the person, yes. This way, when the soldiers receive these greeting cards, it's coming from our community. It's coming from their family. It's coming from the people that they know, that they love, right? Because that really, at the end of the day, that's really what keeps soldiers in the battlefield serving. That's really what keeps us motivated.
No, well, as far as, okay, they get a card. You know, the cards have already some words on there.
Yes.
But you want them to write some special message.
We would love to. We would love it. However, if you don't have the time to do that and you just want to donate blank greeting cards like these, we have drop box sites, Ben, like this one. We have one here at Green Beret, again at 2360 North 10th Street, McAllen. We also have a drop box at Willow Bend Mortgage at 200 South Sugar Road, Suite 1 in Edinburgh, Texas. And we have one at the Door McAllen, 2724 North McCall Road in McAllen, Texas. So the whole community, we have afforded as many opportunities for people to just come in and drop off their greeting cards.
And this being your 6th year, you've been a part of it from day one, right?
From day one, Ben,
now,
yes.
Do you, I mean, I'm sure, you know, God has blessed this effort that you could say, hey, you know, it's been a success every year. I mean, but like you said, we depend on the viewers, on people like you out there in the community too. And I mean, I can't imagine how many folks, now I'm one of them, I'm a grandfather that I've got a grandson in the Army, so I don't have an idea how many people in the valley here in the community have children or grandsons or sons that are in the Army. Exactly. I mean, I'm sure it's a big number.
And in the Marine Corps, in the Air Force, the Coast Guard, all the services, Ben.
Right.
Yes.
And now, but this particular event, is it particularly for Army?
It's for everybody, Ben. As a matter of fact, I would like to let your viewers know that if you have a son or a family member that is serving right now and they're going to be away for the holidays, you can call me at 956-563-0877 and we will send some of these cards to your family member.
There you go. So why don't you repeat that number? Can you say it?
My number is 956-563-0877. Send me your love members' addresses, wherever it is that they're serving. It doesn't have to be outside of the United States. They can be serving in the United States. Send me their addresses, and I will personally make sure that some of these greeting cards get to your family members.
Is there a website as well?
We have a website. It's www.gamechangersmctx.com, and you can go in there and you can see all our events that we have done since our beginning 6 years ago.
There you go, folks. So take that information. You're watching the show. Note it down, and please, you know, help us. I say help us because I've got a family member now in the Army.
Yes.
Now I have that special. You know, I always cared, of course, and I'm proud that you know we have our military men and women.
Yes.
But now that when you have a family member, in my case, in our family, you know, a grandson.
Yes. It's a little more intimate.
It's a little more intimate, and it gives you a little more special feeling of sorts of that. Wow.
Yes.
And you know, and I'm conscious, and he made that decision, you know, and him being in that position he's in. I mean, he could be called to go somewhere else, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
yes.
So I mean, these are young men and women who you know, they sacrifice their lives in a way to protect us, to protect this country, and you know, God rest their souls. Many of them have given their lives to protect us. And I know we live in a difficult world right now. It's a broken world, and unfortunately, there's a lot of mayhem. There's a lot of unrest in our political system, in our society, in our communities. And this can help a young man or woman, like you said, receive something special from a loved one, or for somebody who cares, because they're out there, man, in the trenches.
Yes.
And we're here comfortable because of them. We're able to work freely because of what they're doing. So I kudos to you and what you're doing and your staff for this event. And folks, again, all you got to do is, you know, now let's talk a little bit before I forget, monetary. monetary donations. How does that work?
Yes, the monetary donations will go to defer the cost of blank greeting cards that in case we don't meet that 1,000 goal,
Okay.
In case we have to go out and purchase more, and also to defer the cost of the shipping.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go. So either way, you can't, it's going to help somebody. And like you said, this is going all over the place.
All over the world. You guys send me your addresses, and we'll make sure that they receive them.
Folks, again, on behalf of Alex Almanza, Game Changers, Pueblo Tires, yours truly, Benjamin Valdez, El Capitan, we're proud to be here and sharing this information with you, with the community, because, again, our country has been blessed through the years. It's not a perfect country, but think about the many years that this country has been protected. How many young men and women have served to protect us, so we can have freedom. And we don't want to lose that freedom, and again, but we need to keep them in our prayers as well. These young men and women, they're out there. Sometimes they're, and I'm sure you went through it. There's a lot of hardship,
Yes.
a lot of loneliness,
Yes.
a lot of tension and stress. But thank God, Alex, you went through that, and you were able to overcome all that. And now you're helping other young men and women with a similar
Yes.
situation.
Let me tell you, Ben, it is nothing worse than being on guard duty on Thanksgiving Day or Christmas Day. Being out on guard duty on a tower, or being out on a patrol, or eating an MRE. There's nothing worse than that, Ben. Nobody deserves that. But our service members do it, and they do it because they want to.
Right. So God bless them. Again, we'll be right back. We'll take a break.
This Preventative Maintenance Minute is supported by Pueblo Tires and Service. Keeping your engine cool is a critical job. Without it, the engine melts into a solid block. It helps keep the water pump, radiator, hoses, and liquid coolant working to protect your engine from excess heat. Coolant exchange makes sure your coolant can do its job, keeping the engine cool. It also gets rid of any acid that builds up in the coolant, keeps the engine from locking up or boiling over, and helps prevent corrosion. Fresh coolant has chemicals to help slow any rust or corrosion, so your radiator will live longer too. Let our trained technicians at Pueblo Tires and Service clean your system of old, tired, dirty coolant and refill it with the correct new coolant for your car or truck. And at Pueblo, we offer you financing options up to 24 months to pay and no credit needed. That's right. Look us up on shampoozy.com. Dance!
And we're back. Welcome again to In the Blink of an Eye with yours truly, Benjamin Valdez, a.k.a. El Capitan. Not a real captain, but as we lovingly say, El Capitan at Pueblo Tires and Service, your family car care center. Now I have here Mr. Marcus Silva.
Marcos
How
Silva.
you doing, Mr. Marcus? Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Today is the first time I met you, and this place is called Green Beret.
Green Beret, LLC.
I understand you're the owner, sir.
Yes, sir. Mhm.
How long have you owned this place?
Oh, business started in 1978.
1978?
In 81, I took over the store.
Oh, okay.
So we've been in
And,
business for over 40 years.
Well, I've been to this store once, but you had a different location across the street. And now we've been talking to Mr. Alex Almanza about this event.
Yes,
where
sir.
they, it's called the 6th Annual Operation RGB Cares. And I understand you're one of the sponsors.
Yes, sir. We are.
And now let me tell you, you have a military background, I would assume.
My dad was in Korea. My brother was in the Marine Corps in Vietnam. My other brother had 32 years in the Army. My other brother did 40 years in the McAllen PD. But I was a baby of the family.
You were the baby?
Yeah. I
Okay.
slipped by there with when I
Okay, well, but you're carrying the
Yes,
you're carrying
tradition.
the tradition, and we want to thank you for having us here. And we've interviewed Carlos before. We at Pueblo Tires and Service, we're a tire company, but we do this show because we want to reach out to the community. We want them to know that we're more than just a tire company.
Okay.
And so we're proud and privileged to do this. And nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
And other than you only have one location, right?
Yes,
now?
yes, sir. Yeah.
One
Yeah,
location.
that's
And
good,
what are your hours here? Are they?
We're open 10 to 7, Monday through Saturday, and so we rest on Sunday.
Okay. Well, congratulations. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Once you start, it's like a candy store to me. I see, wow, everything looks so cool, and some of the stuff you got here. But this particular business, like I said, you took over at a certain point, and you started as an employee or what?
Yes. Well, my brother owned it. I mean, he's the one that started it, and I came and helped him the year he started it.
Okay.
And then he got involved with other businesses, and they left it, and I took it over.
Okay, well, it's very interesting, and a lot of now. What are some of your customers? I mean, is it other than individuals from the street? Do you have a?
Yeah, we have all the military, Border Patrol, law enforcement.
Okay.
Everybody. You get the kids that are with customs are helping the Border Patrol right now. They're here almost every day. So
Wow.
God bless them this time.
Yeah, well, Mr. Silva, as I was talking to Alex, we live in a very difficult world. We're still in a pandemic, and I think this event here and some of these cards that some of these young men and women are going to receive is going to do a lot of goods to them.
Yes.
And I'm sure you know that your family, like you just mentioned, they all served in different branches of the armed forces, and I'm sure you know how important it is to be part of this. And you as a sponsor, and how long have you been as a sponsor? I mean,
6 years.
6 years. So ever since they started, pretty
Yes,
much. Okay. Well, sir, it's a very pleasure to meet you, and may God bless you in your endeavor here with your family, your wife, and it's a privilege to again thank you for joining us. And have folks out there, like Alex said, we need your help. We're going to talk to Alex before we sign off, but this is Mr. Silva.
Mr. Silva.
And nice to meet you, sir. And thank you for what you're doing.
Anytime.
Because you are serving the community in a different way. So nice to meet you, sir, and may God bless you.
Cheers.
Folks, again, on behalf of Pueblo Tire Service, what else can we say? We just want to ask you for your help, donations. We're going to come back and close it out with Alex, and he'll put the final touches on it. But in the meantime, everything that's been said here today is something to help a young man or woman. Like you said, his family from Korean War to Vietnam. Yeah. I mean, and I was telling Alex, sir, that my grandson just joined the armed forces.
God bless him.
And he's 20, and so we're proud of him. We're happy for him, and he might get one of these himself. I don't know, but all I'm saying is this is a very noble cause that you all are doing.
Thank you, sir.
We want to give you all the glory and honor to God, but we want to thank you for what you're doing, sir, to serve the community. Again, folks, don't forget, this is the Green Beret. What's the address here, sir?
2316 North 10th Street.
2316
North 10th and La Vista.
All right.
McAllen.
Do you have a website for this?
Yes, McAllenGreenBeret.com.
There you go.
McAllenGreenBeret.com.
How about a phone number?
956-687-1147. Give us a holler right now.
There you go. Well, sir, nice to meet you again. And thank you for what you're doing. Folks, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back in the blink of an eye.
¿Qué? ¿Pueblo Tires ahora está ofreciendo tienda de llantas móviles? ¡Así es! Y lo mejor es que venimos a ti. Shampoozy, zapatea la mula, que baile. Shampoozy.com.
Welcome back to In the Blink of an Eye, and we hope you're enjoying your Sunday. And folks, if you have plans on going on a trip, maybe going to go catch a Cowboy game, a Houston Texan game, make sure you bring your car over so we can give it a checkout, checkup. 7 free point inspection. We've got 13 locations to serve you, open from Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we also offer financing options up to 24 months to pay and no credit needed. Well, Alex Almanza, Game Changers. We were talking to Mr. Silva, Marcus Silva, the owner of the Green Beret.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more, some final words, Alex, about this event.
Yes, we realized, Ben, that we need people like yourself. We need people like Green Beret, because right now we're in October. Right now, nobody's thinking about Thanksgiving. Nobody's thinking about Christmas, right? But we are. We need to, because before we know it, it's going to be here. Before we know it, it's going to be time to ship these cards. So we're asking you right now to please respond to this event. We want to thank the rest of our sponsors: The Door, McAllen, Texas, Patino and Associates, Fresh Imports, Choose to Change Foundation, Bible Talk Ministries, Salazar Nation, Willow Bend Mortgage. Without them, without you guys, without you, Ben, without Pueblo Tires putting this together for us, it would be very, very difficult. Again, the goal is 1,000 greeting cards for Thanksgiving, 1,000 greeting cards for Christmas. Last year, we were able to send off 340 greeting cards for Thanksgiving and 640 for Christmas. Shows you how difficult it is to reach that 1,000. But I know we can do it, Ben.
man. Now, you can donate more than one card.
Oh, yes, of
Right?
course.
You
Yes.
know?
Yes.
I mean, just a question that popped into my head.
Yes. A matter of fact, Ben, what helped us last year, Girl Scout. This is perfect for like Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, private organizations, nonprofit organizations. Whether you're a veteran, you don't have to be a veteran. Anybody, the whole community. That's the beauty about this event, Ben. That anybody can donate. Anybody can do a little bit something.
There you go. I mean, a postcard, you know. Just recently I had to buy a postcard for a, you know, nowadays when there's a birthday, they do these drive-by,
Yes.
you know, and you get a postcard, you just
Yes.
drive by. I'm new to this.
Yes.
I'm old school, but
Yes.
because of the pandemic, you know, they don't want to get people, you know, crowded and celebrate a birthday. Some people do, but I bought a postcard recently. We put a few words in there, and just like you said, you get a postcard, put a few words in there. You don't have to put a name.
You don't have to get very prophetic. You know, just thank you, soldier. Thank you, airman. Thank you, Marine. Thank you, Coast Guard. Thank you, sailor. Whatever it is, we love you. We miss you. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Christmas. Whatever. Something as simple as that,
Right,
Ben.
and you know those simple words can go a long way.
Yes,
In
yes.
a young man, a young woman's, you know, heart. You
Yes,
know, because
if I may share,
Sure, go ahead.
Ben, I've been there many a times. I've been deployed twice, right? And I know the feeling that we as service members feel when we are receiving care packages, cards, anything that has to do from our family, from our community, even total strangers. We greeting cards, letters, all this. We can take it with us, Ben. I used to carry mine inside my helmet, and when I would go on a mission, and I had a little downtime, I would take it out of my helmet, and I would just read it, you know. So
I think somebody's calling wants to donate a card right now.
there you go.
Yeah, we're gonna call them
Put
back.
them on hold.
Put them on hold.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you, whoever it is that's calling. You know, thank you for responding. But yeah, it's Ben. It's just awesome feeling that we get. Receiving anything from the world we have left. You can look at it like this, Ben. This is like a bridge. This stuff like this bridges the world that we find ourselves in, which is combat, chaos, death, destruction, and the world that we have left behind, the comfort zone, our family members, our jobs, you know.
Exactly.
So this serves as a bridge
Amen.
between both worlds.
Thank you, folks. Don't forget, participate. You can make a young man, a woman's heart happy. And what he said, they're out there to protect us. On behalf of Pueblo Tarzan Service, we just want you to remember, there's nobody but nobody that loves you and appreciates you more than Pueblo Tarzan Service. You ready?
Nobody
And-
shall